Hi, and welcome to the Yarn Habit Geek podcast. My name is Laura. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Ravelry as Yarn Habit Geek. There is also a Ravelry group for the podcast if you wish to join. I am currently filming this on Tuesday night because I just realized that my normal Wednesday filming time I will not be able to do because I am going to be busy, but it is going to be, as always, uploaded. It is scheduled for a Wednesday, basically a scheduled Wednesday upload. So, let's get started with this week's episode, shall we? Alright, whips of the week. Basically, it's going to be pretty much all the same whips I showed last week with a little more progress. And excuse my nose. Was basically zip pop. But basically, this week's whips of the week are all the same from last week with major updates. And I got back to one of my older projects, which I get to show an update on that. So let's get started with the first one. It's basically I started this a few days ago. Actually, I started this on the weekend, and it's the last square for row 2 of the Ron Weasley blanket. So, and even though I said I would finish this by this episode, unfortunately, I was actually a little focused on one of my projects I gotta finish by next week, which is Halloween. I'm gonna finish it by, which is part of one of the whips I will be showing. And, the next whip is the Hogwarts Bobble Stitch blanket, and I've gotten so much work done on it. I can't remember how much I showed last time, but I am basically halfway through the Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw section. So, hopefully by next week I will have those sections done, but as I said, I am now in full focus on one of my whip projects I'm working on, and I just realized I forgot one. So I'm gonna pause it right here. So I'll see you when I quickly get back. Alright, so I am back with more whips of the week. I just quickly grabbed one of the ones that I totally forgot to place in my little whip bucket for when I do the podcast. But first up that I'm showing off, it's Commodore Norrington. I'm getting back to work on him. But basically it's all the same, but I finished the feet. The feet are finished. I'm sorry if it looks all blown out. There we go. Right, there we go. He's got cream colored trousers with the white socks. So I gotta just do the hair and the vest and coats and add the little buckles on here, which I'm actually going to show in my stash editions. So the return of stash editions soon. And next whip is the one I am super focused on to finish. It's my Hocus Pocus set, which I will end up putting up on Etsy along with the Beauty and the Beast set. But first off, since he's in my hands, currently what I have done on Billy Butcherson, I am working on the feet right now for all the characters. So, and plus the skirt parts for the ladies. But here's Billy. So basically what's left on Billy are the feet and the hair. I'm going to be doing the stitches for the mouth and the coat and the vest, which obviously the vest won't be shown because it's underneath the coat, but still it's going to be there. So that's it. And right now I was set up to work on Mary's feet, but right now I just got the arms and actually, I was rewatching, obviously, I rewatched the movie Hocus Pocus to do detail research, and I noticed, yes, she does have fingerless gloves on her hands in certain scenes, and then in other scenes, they just vanish. So I have been noticing a lot of interesting little details that I've now seen this year in the movie while working on dolls. So right now, not much for Sarah, but got the little fishnet arms, and I'm going to be adding a little ruffle here, the ruffles here, because basically she does have little ruffle bloomers. And last up for my set is Winifred Sanderson. What's currently done for her. So basically, all the others gotta get the shoes done, the skirts. I've actually done the 2 skirts for Winifred, which are actually here in the bucket. But excuse the I tie them up like this so that way the tails don't get in the way. But this is actually the underskirt for Winifred, which will be underneath the big purple skirt. And one of the weird... Now, I noticed in a lot of the costumes for Mary Sanderson, she has people add in a red underskirt for Mary. But I've been watching them since I've been watching Hocus Pocus ridiculous amount of times this month alone. I know she does not have that red underskirt layer that everybody keeps adding. So that is one interesting detail. Like, basically they all have 2 skirt layers. The underskirt, and then there's that overskirt with some additional little odd details. But enough about that. Let's get on to the last whip of the week I have, which is a sock I finally got back to working on, and it is from one of my Harry Potter knitting books. It's actually the first knitting book I got, and it's my Griffin sock. And I've finally finished the leg, and I am currently working on the heel flap. Now, you probably... I don't know if you'd be able to, but got the nice little pattern up here. Kind of looks, when it's folded like this, it kind of almost looks like owl eyes, I think. And then you got, I chose some really weird yarn, which is the Cascade Heritage Wave, but there we go. But you can see there is some really awesome I don't know if... I'm trying to see... But, I'll be putting up the links to the patterns I use in the show notes, which I really do need up. Keep telling myself I gotta update the page, which I really hope... Which I keep saying I am going to do, but then I completely forget, so... I'm actually going to be scheduling at least one day to put in all my notes. But that is it for whips of the week. I have no finished objects, so we're going to go on to my stash additions next. Alright, let's get on to stash additions. I finally am, even though I post the pictures of my yarn stash additions up onto my Facebook page, I totally forget to add them into the podcast, but because I end up using yarn. But here's the first. I ordered this from yarnspirations.com, which is actually on the... I think it's on the... Yeah, it's on the band. No, so basically, right there. Basically, the people that distribute yarn. I basically, since the yarn shop I go to no longer has the Karen Simply Soft Light Country Peach. I actually had to order this now. But actually it was a good price, but I'm going to see if the yarn shop nearby me can actually order this for me so I don't have to worry about everything online. Because I tend to get really good deals on a 3-pack of this at my yarn guy. And literally, that's what the shop is called, The Yarn Guy. And they have a website, which I'm going to link in the show notes. And next, in the stash editions, it's not yarn, but I use, it's a whole bunch of beads, which I do use in some of my dolls. Okay, a good majority. Well, yeah, some of my dolls, and sometimes I add them into some of my knitted work. But these are mainly, these beads I'm going to show are mainly for my Hocus Pocus characters. So, yeah, I'm going to take this one out of the bag because it's in the bag in the first, but we've got these. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, so we got these wonderful little beads. And they're 10mm puff coins in the color Maleficent. And basically I buy all my beads from Bead Effects, which also has an online shop, which I'm gonna put in the show notes. But these were just gorgeous. Because I was going through the online shop, but I always go in person to pick the beads up, because you never know when the color difference is really amazing. But this is one of these is going to be for one of Fred's center piece for her necklace. So I'm just going to put it back in the bag. So, and then I have these, which are 9mm square spacers in antique pewter, which I'm putting as part of that little design clasp that that's on Winifred's costume. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Yeah, there we go. Yep, so I'll be using, that's gonna be part of it. And yeah, I'm good. Now yeah, these don't have a name, but these, I'm using these as the buckles for the shoes on Commodore Norrington, Mary Sanderson, and Billy Butcherson. Because I was looking for something like this for the shoes, because the shoes have buckles on them, and it's like, do I want to do? Basically, it's just, if I found those, I was gold. So next up are the check size 6/0 silver line sea green mix of beads. And it's like, I was going through the greens of all the beads there. I knew I was going with the check seed beads, but these ones were just screaming to be put into Winifred Sanderson's necklace that I'm gonna make. And it's like, it's all different colored greens, which is why I mixed. And last one, it's the same check size 6/0, but in transparent amethyst. So yeah, it doesn't look great here, but I will probably do, oh wait, there we go, as if we had my hand there. Okay, so basically it's because there's also amethyst colors in her necklace, and obviously she has that purple section of her dress, her outfit as well, but so that's a part of that as well. I'm also going to be making it a part of the earrings. And also, I totally forgot about this yarn because I just picked it up today. Because I do not have the appropriate yarn for the one of the layers for Mary Sanderson's dress. So I found this actually has all pretty much the perfect colors I need for Mary's dress. It's Karen Simply Soft Stripes in the color Golden Gate Bridge. And I actually picked this up at one of my local Michaels here in Toronto. And this was on sale for $4. And I also had a 25% off coupon for this this brand of yarn. So basically I got this for $3, which is really awesome. So, and actually, that is it for this week's episode of Yarn Habit Geek Podcast. And actually, I will be seeing you all next week, in which I will be filming on Tuesday, as I plan to do, because I want to, well, let's face it, next week's Tuesday's Halloween, and I want to make it a little special, because I'm hoping to have my Hocus Pocus set finished by then, and I will basically, you'll be in for a little surprise. Is with what I wear, because I'm going to be dressed up for Halloween. Well, I don't normally dress up for Halloween because I'm a cosplayer, so I cosplay at a good majority of cons, but I haven't been doing that much. So you're going to see what I'll be wearing for Halloween, but it will be uploaded on my normal Wednesday. So till then, stay crafty, my friends.